Alrighty here, ladies and gentlemen. We are now live with our first of 4 matches here on the night. We are going to be seeing UGK Esports here versus the likes of East Polar, and I'm going to quickly update this title as I forgot to earlier. So give me a second to do that here for you guys. East Polar versus UGK Esports. That's going to be our first matchup here on the night. We're going to be seeing East Polar on the left-hand side of your screen. We're going to be seeing UGK on the right-hand side. And then quick and early start here from UGK as they find all 4 players. Mirage able to find 3 off rip, finds a 4th as well. And they're just flying on out and finding everything. Nice little clip there from Mirage as he finds those kills. You guys are not aware, this is the roster from back in Cold War, or at least 3 of them that ended the year together from UGK. And I believe the last season that they played, they didn't have Pro MR, but they did have Nathan and a 4th. I don't even remember who they had at the time, but a solid team nonetheless. We have Nick here starting off 5-0. He's going to find a 6 there as well. Now 6-0 here on the map, and he's got both his streaks to his name. Love to see that if you're a UGK fan. But on the other side, we are seeing quite a bit of a struggle here. Asylum, Precise, Carnage. I don't even know how to say that third one, but I'm going to go with Ill. All starting off a little bit slow. 2 and I think 18 combined right now, so hopefully they can pick some things on up here as we start to move forward. But Nick still on a streak here, 7-0 to start things on off. He's going to be playing out here towards the back of P2. Seeing here if these guys can find any kills out towards the back, as I believe 3 players are coming off a spawn here on the side of East Polar, but it is looking like another 4 down here from the side of East Polar. They're just continuing to struggle here in the map, unfortunately, but 85-0 lead here currently for the likes of UGK. It's a solid start overall. I mean, not much more you can do here as you are just picking up all the kills and finding all the hill time currently, and it's looking like that's not going to change either. They're already rotated on out. They're finding all these kills. Pro MR sitting at 9-0 here on the map, watching out towards fire there with this teammate, and just backs on up and plays his life here within the spawn, and full setup here in favor of UGK. But as soon as I say that, we see some kills come on in the side of East Polar. They are going to find themselves some points here, hopefully shortly, if they can find these kills. But as of right now, it's just looking like Mirage shutting that all down there, finding 4 in a row. So he's going to now start to hopefully find some more kills there for his team. But Pro MR on 2 in a row. We got Juju here 5-3. He's playing his life out towards the front. He hasn't really had to do a whole lot as his teammates are just finding everything here on the map. But he's now going to find 1 here out towards Office. See if he can find anything on the rotation. But 133-0 lead for the likes of UGK here early on. See if they can continue to build on it. If they're even going to allow the likes of East Polar to score, we'll find out. But we just continue to move on forward throughout this map. Got Carnage here at 2-11. He's going to end up dropping. We have Ill here trying to find some kills inside of this fire tank room. I don't even know what to really call it, but that's what I'm going with. We are going to be seeing him now rotating on out here towards the next point. 1 player here, number 1 Carnage, could wreak some havoc here as he has pushed on up here towards the back. See if he can find any of these kills out towards the hill, but little does he know it, Nick Haight is right behind him. But Nick not able to get an angle until late. He does find the kill nonetheless. Pro MR in this hill as well on 6 in a row. He's got, well, I think he had streaks to his name. He used them both from the looks of it, and his team still going off a combined 12 in a row here from the likes of UGK as they're continuing to find kills and not allowing East Polar to find any hill time here yet, which is absolutely absurd. Never would have expected that in a game, but we'll see how it goes. I think the biggest upset I've ever heard of in any scrim is like a 250-2 from like Teddy Rex back in BO4 and his like COD team back in the challenger scene at the time. So it's a little bit interesting, but right now Pro MR still on 8 in a row. Nick here on 1, 200-0 here within the map. We're seeing Nick finding 1 kill, see if he can find a second. He's actually not spotting anything just yet, but it's looking like Nick just gonna lay on down. He's got a streak to his name still, and not really having to do much of anything here currently. But Ill on this bit of a flank, gonna land some bullets there, but cannot finish that kill on off. He is going to end up dropping. There's Mirage, finds a kill. Gonna have help there from a teammate on another, but he's not gonna have to do anything. But as soon as I say that, we're gonna be seeing Juju finding now 2 in a row, 10-6 here on the map. We're seeing it. Nick finding one there as well. Finds a second, and 230-0 here on the map. Are we going to see our first ever 250-0 win? I'm not too sure, but we'll see how it continues to play on out. Pro MR finding another few kills to his name. Now 22 and 2 on the map, and those are 22 actual kills as well. Gonna find a 23rd and the 24th as he does go on 4, and that's, wow, gonna be a 250-0 win. I don't know what else to say about that. That is going to be the first map there, a 250-0 win. Not really what I mean, I kind of expected this UGK roster to come out and, you know, win the map, but was not expecting it to be that dominant. I thought for sure that we would see some points on the board there from East Polar. I honestly thought they'd at least get 100 points there, but to my surprise, they did not. That's not how it went down, and I mean, UGK just looking like the better team here so far in this series, but we're just going to send it on over to a quick little break. I have nothing really to say about that first map, so we'll send it over to a quick little break, and we'll be back here shortly.
Him down, but main man 47 isn't behind him. Juju cannot get an angle to help him out here, but he has got to go for the defuse pretty much, and he is going to get on it right now. Juju, no. He's gonna peek it. He is not going to get it in time. Yes, he does.
No,
he doesn't. No, he doesn't get it in time. Oh my goodness, that is incredible from Flawless. 47 with nerves of steel, and he gets it just in time for them. It gives them an opportunity to get this contest, maybe possibly walk away with some scrap time, but not with Dez walking away too. Comes on in, gets a third.
Here before, or even if Minty can get a nice cross angle on him. Antisocial gonna have to pick him up, and now they know exactly where this guy is. They don't even have to chase him like they are. Sending Roman a little bit far up, and Manny, he's gonna get crossed out just like that. Antisocial does evade the bullets very, very well. Knows exactly where Roman is. Plenty of time to go and suss him out. Depends on the road that Roman.
All right, map 2 is officially getting underway here. We are going to be seeing UGK up 1-0 here in the series to this point in time. And as you guys can see here on the screen, you will see the dots pop up underneath the team's logo of how many maps they've won. Once it gets to 2-2, it obviously won't pop on up. But something to note, if you guys are ever wondering what the map count is, just go off of that, just see what the dots are, and you'll know. So a 1-0 lead here in favor of UGK. So they take a convincing map 1 win. We got Asylum here in a 1v4. We'll see if he can find any kills here. Get something going here within this. He spots 2 on the cross. He's going to play this patiently. He's now going to start to make his way on over here towards this A site, as he knows he has to defuse it. Little does he know Nick is going to be beneath him, but he still finds the kill nonetheless, but will be immediately traded on out, now giving UGK this 1-0 edge here in this map. And I just realized I muted desktop audio on accident, so we will unmute that. Connection issues, I don't think it was, because I think that was East Polar's host, so I don't know. That's what we're referring to, so. Let me know what the audio sounded like, guys. There's been a few times over the last few days where it's gotten buzzy or poppy, so let me know if anything messes on up with that as well. I want to make sure it sounds good for you guys, so just let me know so I can correct it. I don't know what it is, but I've just been having problems with that, so. Again, just let me know if anything's going wrong or if audio's not lining up within the stream or anything like that, because I have had those issues too. So just keep in touch with me from the chat, guys. If you guys see anything that's clip worthy, make sure to clip it, because we are going to be making a montage as well We have Mirage and Promer there, both finding kills. It's looking like Pro MR is able to find one there before his teammate cleans it on up, helping his team now get a 2-0 edge here in this map too. Now we're going to get on into this third round here as we are seeing UGK up 2-0 here in this map and up 1-0 in the series as well. We'll see here if Juju can find anything on the cross. Is Asylum sniping? Is anyone sniping on this? Okay, it's not looking like it, but Nick Haight with the sniper in his hand. See if he can find anything. It's not looking likely as he does end up dropping to, I think, a barrel if I'm not mistaken. I didn't think I saw a nade. I'm pretty sure it was a barrel, but he will end up dropping in the end. We have Juju here watching over this B site. His teammate there in Pro MR looking out towards the top. Grandma's building. Does end up finding one kill there. He's going to spot a second as well, and that's going to close things on out as we're now going to be seeing a 3-0 edge within this map. But yeah, let me know what audio sounded like, guys. I want to make sure I give you guys the best quality I can of audio, video, everything. So if there's anything ever wrong with stream, call me out on it in chat or just say something's wrong. You know, not that I could really control some of it, but just let me know, please. Again, if you guys see something that is clip worthy, make sure to clip it. I want to make top 10s, montages if possible, but I just need clips for that. We'll try to get what we can here on stream as well, but it will just kind of, it's kind of hard sometimes to remember exactly where without going back and all that. But Mirage here hitting bottom barn, ends up finding two. He's going to spot a third there. Bottom tank finds a 3-piece right there. Now see if he can maybe find the ace within this round as well. He's trying to hunt down this last fight. I don't think they know exactly where he's at. Well, now they will, and they will find that kill, now giving them a 4-0 lead here in this map. And can we talk about how it kind of looks clean with what they do with these kill cams now? I'm just saying, that's probably the most effort I've seen in between rounds on kill cams. And I just got scan and repair. That is unfortunate. Alright, so what we'll do is, as we've been doing the last few days, we're going to try to find a player's stream and go off of that. And we're going to reset our game here as well. So let me try to pull up a stream here for you guys to at least watch in the meantime, so we can at least, you know, see what's going on here. Play through the ad here as well. We're going to try to load up our COD in the meantime too. Sounding like they're up 5-0 right now. I'm just trying to get the stream up online for us here.
I was telling him maybe because it's CDL rules.
Oh, actually, that's true.
Yeah.
You could make people manually just unlock the rules and start the game and don't change anything. You can try that. That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Take the objective.
Apply yourself in game now.
I'm going to try to get it to computer here, and there we go. Pop up this last round for you guys here on stream. We do have a little bit of audio because I forgot to mute it, but we'll just leave it there so we can see. It's looking like, again, UGK up 5-0 here within the map. See what they can do here moving forward. It's just looking like Pro MR watching out there towards the back. They're going to call in these streaks. 4v2. They should be able to close things on out and win this map, and I believe I just got word that they did, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Wrong one. Get it back here to COD. We're going to get invited here to the lobby again, so give us just a second to join on up, but holy crap, I'm getting an invite on invite right now. 2-0 edge here in favor of UGK. We'll see how things continue to play on out. It's not letting me join for some dumb reason. Sorry, I'm just trying to join the lobby, guys, if I went quiet here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I get in so we can get some more content here on you guys, or on the stream for you guys. So, yeah, bit of a rough series here for East Pool. I mean, it's going to be the toughest one of the pool, in all honesty, so it's probably best to get it out of the way right now so you don't have to worry about it later on in case you have to, you know, win a series there at the end to make it in. But, yeah, definitely something that's, I guess, a positive is you're getting it out right away and you're not having to stress about it later. So, I mean, you can take that away for what it really is, but in the end, it's still a little bit rough, but I still have faith that this East Polar roster can do something and make a run here at some point. It's just a matter of when that will be and how they fare against other teams. Because this is probably the best pool, or best team in the pool, so it's probably the hardest match they're going to have all year. Or all season, I should say, not year, but to get away from that side note, we are going to be seeing Pro MR here starting things on off. We'll actually switch it on over to Mirage here, see what he can do for this UGK roster as he's just waiting for his teammates to group on up, and he's not having to do much of anything. Nick finding 2. We're seeing Ill finding a kill of his own. We'll now see if he can push on out and get out towards this P1 hill and possibly find some more. He'll spot 2 players, but he gets absolutely smoked. He does get melted there by, I believe that was Mirage, sitting on that gate. Jump up. Carnage tries going around and finding a kill. He cannot. In the end, it's really not going to matter as they're not getting any hill time. They're spawning on out. We need to really see them start to make their way on out here towards P2, but Nick being a nuisance there over towards the outskirts area of that A bomb. He's able to find 2 there before dropping, and he's going to be coming off a spawn, hoping to find some more. Juju, now pushed on up as well, will be flown on by the likes of Carnage, who just came flying down there from that top window to find his first kill on the map. Just something pretty funny to see here. But Mirage, a minute in the hill already, super soaking for his team. He's actually got all the time here for his team, sitting at 1-0 on the map. We'll see if he can maybe get, 3 or 4 minutes of that hill time. But for now, Asylum playing out towards top mid, just trying to find an angle on anyone, if anyone. We have Precise here making it around the back. He's not going to be able to find anything there as he does get shot on up. Again, still in the hill, we have Mirage, who's got all 88 seconds to his name. He's just going to lay on down. I don't know if they're purposely doing this to get him all the time or what, but they are not letting him die right now. Nick Haight playing inside of this hard point here will start to make his way on out towards this A site. So he's now going to try to find some kills in the back. He finds the first. He's going to wrap on around with Pro MRs. They're going to try to get on inside of P3. So they're finding now some more kills. We're gonna see hopefully them finding another one here. It's looking like Carnage will stay alive here for the moment. Juju does end up going on 5 in a row, something I completely missed. So he's now 11-4 here on the map. Glide bomb to his name as well. Carnage able to find 1. We're seeing a few more players finding some kills as well, and will they get a second here on the map? It would be their first in the hard point. It's looking like Nick trying to find some more kills, but they're just tightly contesting it. Mirage now the last one left alive here in the hill. He's going to find 1 there as well. And they're continuing to dominate here in the hard points. It's looking like Pro MR wrapping around back. We'll end up finding some kills. Now see here if you can find anything else within this hard point. Again, this is kind of what I expected personally from this series, just knowing this UGK roster and knowing the names on the team. Again, probably the hardest matchup that East Polar will have, and hopefully they can bounce on back from this into their other series, which should be a lot better, like days better. So I'm excited to see what they can do in that, and we'll definitely get them on stream again just to see how they fare in hardpoint against other teams. For the most part in Search, it wasn't horrible. It's just, again, more reps probably from UGK, and I mean, they've been around doing it for a long time. So Nick and Mirage here combining for 6 in a row. Mirage only has been in 5 engagements here so far. He's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds of hill time in his name as well, so he's getting close to that 3-minute mark. See if maybe he can eclipse that here. And at what's the most you can get in a hard point? Is it like 4 minutes and 10 seconds, I think? So we'll see how close he gets to that, if that's going to continue to be the case here. But Pro MR able to find one from this top roof area. Still have Juju on a separate 5 streak. Again, we missed it yet again. Apologies to Juju for him going on those streaks and us missing it. But Carnage, Legacy, both finding kills. I'll be seeing here if they can maybe get into this hard point and get some time here. It's looking like Asylum's now going to slide on, and he's going to not find those kills. I thought maybe he would. But trades going on down, and UGK just finding all the trades possible and imaginable here within this kill. We're now going to be seeing if they can find anything else here out towards new. Nick going to be set on up here early. He's going to be hit up by, I believe, a stun and then tagged up by a gun there as well. He's just going to be playing his life now here inside of the hard point as they're looking to find some kills out towards this mid hut area. Now seeing these streaks coming on in. We have Legacy there, slides on in, finds one, but he's not able to find anything else as that streak comes in on top of his head and just takes him out. It's CK there from Precise as well. Will not help his team on out by any means. And I don't know if I'm going to be honest, it's probably not doable for them to come back, unfortunately, but as long as they can get into this hard point, maybe get a few points here, get some confidence going into another series, that would be ideal. I respect them not giving up here at all. They're still fighting for some hill time here, and they are going to get a few seconds of time as well, so they do fight on in. And at least get some hill time so they don't get completely shut out here in this series. Nonetheless, this series is completely over here as we do see UGK finding those last few seconds and closing it on out to get themselves a 3-0 here in this series. It was a bit of a quick one. I was not expecting it to be that quick personally, but sometimes it happens. Just a matchup way in favor there of UGK. And again, hopefully we can see the likes of East Polar bounce on back here in future matches. I really can't say much more because I really don't have anything to say. It was just it was one-sided throughout the majority of it, throughout all of it actually. So it's hard to really say anything, if that makes sense, guys. And I'm not trying to sound rude towards Each Polar at all, because it was not like it. I had the expectations UGK was going to win it. Obviously, I made that for sure known throughout the series, but it's just tough, especially facing off against that talent. These guys have been doing it for years, and yeah, that's just really all there is to say. I mean, they've done it for years. They've been consistently scrimming throughout the year already against top AM teams, top 16 teams, so they have really good reps in. So hopefully East Polar can start to get maybe some better reps in so they can work on their hard point a little bit. I don't think their search was that bad, in all honesty. It had its moments where their teamwork wasn't all there, but they can definitely change that and make it go more in their favor. But that is going to do it here from this matchup. We have another one here in 25 minutes. I was kind of hoping this would have lasted a little bit longer here, so I didn't have to. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to end it. I think I'm going to keep it going here. Maybe see if this other team can start early, but we'll see here. For now, I'm going to send it to a quick little ad break here. Again, appreciate everyone for stopping on by. All the new followers here as well. We're at 140 here on the channel. The goal by the end of the week was 150. If we can hit that tonight, that would be goated. We've been making solid runs here. I mean, averaging like 40 new ones a night. So you guys are truly goated. Again, I'm going to send it over to a quick little